everybody? We back. This is the Common Goal Podcast. I'm here with my co-hosts, Jason, Evan, Aston, and Mikayle. I'm going to pass it off to Jason. We're going to start our topics.
All right, first thing we're getting into, if y'all into football at all, y'all probably heard about the whole Antonio Brown situation.
This guy.
Relax, that's still my guy.
This guy.
So he got released by the Raiders because he posted a phone call of him and his coach. And then he signed a 1-year deal with the Pats. And now there's a girl, his ex-trainer is coming out with sexual assault allegations against him. So what do y'all feel? Let's start with Mikayle.
Heard it before. I feel like he is an idiot. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I don't say nothing else.
You gotta have more than that.
I got more than that?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it in a little bit.
It's kind of sad how athletes really can't handle their business with women, especially keeping on the down low. All athletes have problem with women, and they just don't learn from previous situations. There's no moral code or anything.
Right. Yeah. I feel like they get to a level of like power and like a level of like success that they just feel like they can do whatever they want, you know? I feel like that's like Antonio Brown's problem.
Before we get to the allegations, let's start with his antics, forgetting how he got himself
released.
Basically got himself kicked off the Oakland Raiders.
Basically immature, like basically for those who don't watch football, he was traded, so he went there. It was not his choice to go there. Yeah, so I don't know. He could have just.
I think he could have handled it better instead of taking it to social media.
If he didn't want to be there, there's a lot easier ways to get released. Don't go to training camp. Just not show up.
I think when it's a player his caliber, that's harder than it seems because they not just going to release him. Yeah. You see how much he had to do for them to release him in the first place. He was like, he started off with something little and just kept doing, he kept wilding more and more.
He was jumping through hoops,
and it just got to a point where they couldn't take it anymore. They had to.
Yeah, but
him.
like you could do, like for example, Anthony Davis, NBA. He told the Pelicans he did not want to be there no more. AB could have did the same thing.
Look how long it took him to get traded though, and what they had to give up, all of that.
Yeah, but I think he was complaining about like his helmet size or something like that. It was just little stuff he was complaining
about. The helmet was
just
a part of him trying to get released.
Yeah, he just didn't want to be there in the first place. So he was just making anything up just to get out of that
Like
situation.
it was so immature. It bothers me that because if like anyone who like has common sense was put in like his position where he has an opportunity to make hella money, like I wouldn't be like doing stupid antics like this. I don't think anybody would.
I feel bad for like the guys that are like his second string or third string wide receivers that are looking at him with the starting position and just throwing it away. You know, because now I'm just like, damn, I want to be a starter. You know what I'm saying? I'm working my ass off to make sure I'm on this team even. And if I mess up at all, I'm getting cut. But you can sit there and talk about your helmet being the wrong size.
Yeah, he had like 5 chances,
bro. I'd say more than that because you don't know what happened behind the scenes, bro.
Yeah,
because he was saying some wild stuff to his coach too. I heard.
Called him cracker.
No, that was the GM.
That was the GM.
Even
that was
worse,
the GM.
Yeah, that's still
that's still as emphasis to the
unprofessional.
point, you know, like that's he's too old to be acting
You
like
got people out here like hoping to be at his point, to be where he can disrespect so many people and still have a job. And then,
what I will say is this: can you blame him? Because I don't think he like really there mentally. This man dyed his mustache blonde. So like, do y'all expect anything less than that?
Him dyeing his mustache and dyeing his hair and all that, that's just him using his money because like I could do what I want, nobody's gonna tell me nothing.
And I get that, bro, but your mustache.
I think that's just attention seeking. Honestly, I think so.
The mustache.
I don't know anybody that would dye their mustache blonde.
No,
maybe it's
hair, but
maybe it's
not
part
mustache.
Of the drip.
All right.
I drip.
Oh my god.
Every day like a runny nose.
I will say,
Gunna is my son,
I'm not.
bro.
Part of me's not surprised about this because what he was saying before, like when he was on the shop, like he was always, or not, it wasn't the shop. It was like some interview on ESPN where he was talking about he was talking about like being his own man and being in control of what he can control.
Yeah, because a lot of athletes, they're not in control of their situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's just, I feel like part of this is just him trying to be in control of his situation.
I don't have a problem with being in control. I think it should be a way you should do that though, in a proper fashion, rather than how he did. I mean, if I was in his position, I mean, I don't know like the whole background because I'm not really a football person, so I don't know what was really going on behind the scenes for him to act like that. There could be a reason why he acted like that, but from the way I'm looking, I wouldn't have gone about like that.
If anyone like a second or third stringer complain about a helmet, they're gonna cut him. But it's Antonio Brown, so they're just gonna try and work it out.
And he was bitter looking at that. Damn, coach, why you do that?
And he's probably he's like a really talented football player, right?
Yeah,
like
like top
arguably the
5
best
of
in the
his
league.
position.
Nah, probably like the best for real.
Whoa.
Can you relax?
We're not gonna get into that though. That's not the topic.
Yeah, it's not the topic.
So let's move on. How y'all feel?
Yeah, but one thing is, I hate to see talent wasted, though.
And that's on him, but that's his decision, bro. At the end of the day.
There's plenty of talent wasted on dumb decisions. And
Tell your barber that.
Any place. Oh my god!
Wow.
So,
Wow.
And now for the allegations against him.
Yeah,
it's
man.
a little.
How y'all feel about the timing of that?
Timing.
Before we start,
Well,
let's get this out the way. If it's true, we are not victim bashing. We don't. If it's true, we empathize for the victim. But like the way it looks,
It's too much of a coincidence.
Like
all this is happening.
For those who don't know, she's not seeking criminal charges. She's seeking a settlement. That, to me, it's weird. It's weird.
Very.
I don't understand how you have a rape case and it's not criminal though. Like that doesn't.
I guess you can pick and choose like when you suing somebody what you want out of it. I guess.
Bro,
you want to like serve jail.
Even like
if it's that severe, you shouldn't have to pick and choose.
Yeah.
You
But
should be doing what the crime
But
is.
if it was any guy, let's say a guy off the street working a 9 to 5, make like $50,000 a year, you're not gonna be asking for a settlement. You're gonna want him to go to jail. So would you say it's because he has money?
Yeah, for sure. He's in position to.
And the way he got kicked out and got traded, so that was too quick. Like something had to come with the price, sooner or later.
So you think something going on behind the scenes, but like
probably like
somebody,
for him to get because he went on social media, he said he went out, he got out, and then like a couple of days later he signed a deal with the Patriots. Like that's
nah. But on the other hand, like if he did do it, because we don't know what happened.
Right.
So, like if he did do it, like I do hope that justice is served to whoever is right.
Yeah.
Because we don't want his fame and power to get in the way of justice.
That happens too much, and like big industries like that. But what I will say, with his allegations, and we touched on this briefly before, we started shooting this video, whatever. But the allegations said that, and I'm gonna get a little vulgar for a second, that he was standing behind her, masturbating while she was watching TV.
Yeah,
and then ejaculated on her back. I'm trying to figure out how she doesn't see or hear somebody behind her masturbating.
She probably had headphones on.
Watching TV, bro? You watch TV with headphones, bro? Let me find out. Malcolm in the crib. That means you were licking. I'm coming to your crib while you got your headphones on watching TV. Yeah,
like, hold on. Let me turn on Stranger Things and let me listen to
with the headphones
Rick
on.
Ross' new album.
Yeah, that means something. I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, that just sounded a little suspect to me. So I don't know if it's a money grab on her behalf, if she trying to like get into his pockets or whatever. But that just sounded real suspect. But at the same time, I don't want to like victim blame her because if she did go through that and that is terrible. True, it's very terrible and I sympathize with her. But the allegations right now sound really peculiar.
I hope football players learn from this. Hopefully,
they never do. They never do.
Never do.
They would have learned
So
by now.
yeah,
it's just sad though.
I think it's more. You definitely have to know who you're dealing with when you start like relationships like this.
Because kids look up. Kids love football and they look up to these guys and they going around and they go abusing their power on
my child.
Everybody wants to be a role model though. Especially when you like this well known.
That's true.
Once you in that light, you kind of got no choice.
Yeah.
Like even like you don't.
You're just thrown into that role.
Yeah.
Especially being like one of the best, you have no choice but to set an example.
I mean, yeah, but my child will never look up to a man that dyed his mustache blonde.
Oh my
God. Stuck on that, aren't
I
you?
can't help it, bro. He dyed his mustache blonde, and we're surprised by his actions. I just can't.
That's a fact. I can't disagree with that.
Like you see a man on the street right now with a blonde mustache. You tell him you gonna shake his hand, but hey, how you doing, sir? No, I'm walking out. I'm crossing the street, bro. I don't want no smoke.
I'm not gonna judge him.
I'm judging him, bro. He has a blonde mustache.
I shake his hand, but I'll keep it at that.
Shake his hand.
Nah.
Yeah,
nah. I
Very
don't know.
All right, let's wrap that up, y'all. We're gonna move on to the next topic here.
All right,
we're gonna get into a little Chirac rapping the scene in Chicago. If y'all had to pick y'all personal favorite Chicago rappers, who would y'all go with?
I'll start. I would say Kanye, Mick Jenkins, and I'm missing somebody. It's some I'm gonna just say Chief. I forget. Like
I would probably say King L,
Say his name.
Say his
Say
name.
full name.
He trying to be
People
low
may
key.
not know.
Oh,
He's
right.
King
May not
Louis.
know,
Nigga,
bro.
King Louis.
Chicago people know what I'm talking
People know
about.
who King Louis is, Malcolm.
King Louis. Probably I do listen to Dirk. And Lupe.
Lupe. I'd have to go with probably Chief Keef, the GOAT, and I'd say Common. And that's probably 2 off the top of my head right now.
All right, my favorite artist. Just off principle, I might have to say Kanye first.
Go.
I'm gonna say Chief Keef second,
Yes, sir.
and then I'm gonna say Saba because like I'm a big Saba fan.
Oh yeah, Saba.
Yeah.
That's right.
Honorable mentions. Anybody got honorable mentions? No.
I didn't say my
Oh,
thing.
my fault, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Jason about to name some trash. Watch. Go.
I'm gonna name some trash.
Go ahead. You about to say G Herbo.
Niggas that talk greasy. Like,
Yeah, let me
Herbert?
just talk
yeah,
about.
Herbert.
personally, I listen to
Herbert.
G Herbo. Yes,
Herbert.
I listen to him. He's fire. He talks greasy.
No, he's not.
I listen to
you rap
Dirk.
off.
Let him.
I
Let him
listen-
talk.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
Go.
This nigga's like you, bro. I listen to Dirk, and the third one, you gotta throw Chief Keef in there because he's just like
The GOAT
yeah, technically
of drill
He won't
in
say that.
Chicago.
So y'all don't
No
care about
debate.
Kanye at all? You know what I'm saying?
No, Kanye got his.
Kanye's like the older Kanye.
I get it, but
My honorable
He be-
mention,
he
I
be
got
crooning.
Rocky
He
Fresh.
be crooning too
Yeah,
much.
but he hasn't.
He's
His
that guy.
album dropped in October.
Yeah, I got in my
I
honorable
just gotta
mention.
say, like, y'all wouldn't know Chicago if it wasn't for Chief Keef and
Yeah,
Kanye.
I
If
would
y'all
say
not to
Nah,
include
Chief
you
them,
Keef
y'all
gotta say
was-
Kanye and Chief Keef. You can't just
Well,
say
yeah,
Chief
but-
Keef first because
Alright.
Kanye,
Kanye and Chief
put the
Keef.
whole.
With that being said, like,
I
off-
think they push 2 different, like, my fault, bro.
you
I
good, bro.
think They push like 2 different kinds of music, though.
I know
So
they push
think-
2 different kinds of music, but you wouldn't know Chicago for what it is now if it wasn't for these 2 artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it's 2 different lanes. opening
around
up.
the time that Chicago really blown up, around the scene was like 2012, and that was the year the FBI claimed like Chicago the dangerous city in the world. So around that gun violence and violence around that time, and then GBE was lit around
Oh
that time.
my goodness.
That's probably what gave him like the
Lil
crazy
Reese,
push.
Fredo.
I'm gonna disagree, bro. Like people knew about Chicago for Kanye alone. Prior to that,
Nah, a little bit before that was would I even say Common's?
There was a lot of violence in
Nah,
Chicago.
we can't say that.
Nah, a little bit.
Common
Common
had
check
no,
for
no,
Common
no,
like that,
Common
bro.
did not do for
Well,
Chicago.
I understand
what
that,
Kanye
but
did.
like as like a good artist, Common was like
you
So-
can throw Lupe in there too if you
there
want to,
before.
but he fumbled his own.
Yeah, but
bag.
Kanye was jumping around, producing,
yeah.
making crazy records at the time. So he did a lot. He put his city on heavy when he first came out, especially when he
I just remember something.
helped Jay with one of his albums. I forgot what
I
album
just
it
remember
was.
something. Lupe was ducking Kendrick. I just had to put that out there.
You know.
No, Kendrick was ducking Lupe. I'm sorry. Just had to put that out there.
Wow.
Okay.
I had to put that out there.
You just want to start arguing.
He
I
does.
do. I mean, like
Hey,
Sidebar, I want to see
at-
that battle,
at
but
the- at
that
the
had
end of the
nothing to
day,
do.
Kendrick knew what he was in for.
Jason, should I do it?
That's
Do
all.
it.
Let him live.
Should I wait till later in the episode?
Let him live.
Don't
Is,
wait.
is, wait,
Episode.
oh wait. Speaking of that, is Lupe the best Chicago lyricist?
Lyricist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Either him or Mick Jenkins, bro. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say
I probably got Lupe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got Lupe too, but like if it had
Lupe
Lupe and
is-
Mix.
Lupe
Yeah,
is-
his because Mick's a poet, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
Lupe's phenomenal.
Lupe got my pick because of that one song Murals off of Tetsuo on You.
that was wild.
If y'all
Yo,
don't
he
know,
has
I
like
had-
he has like a whole bunch of
Hold on,
songs
bro.
like that
Hold on,
though.
bro. I gotta put this snippet out there.
I've been talking about this
minutes.
song since I met y'all. niggas.
Bro, listen.
That's
Jason, the
I
song
listen-
is 8
yeah, I
minutes.
listened to it, bro. I listened to
the
it.
song is 8 minutes.
I listened to it.
The first 2 minutes was written bars. The next 6 minutes was freestyle.
I understand.
That
it's
no
just-
one else in the game has done that. You can't even
Someone
name
can
it.
Everyone
rap
else
like
in the
that,
game
but
has
like,
done that?
but like freestyle. I'll give him
For
I don't
6
think-
minutes?
The new artist freestyle whole album
For
is
6
like,
minutes.
We're talking lyricists.
Okay,
For 6
I
minutes.
will.
Metaphors,
It's
punchlines.
a transition
Where's
over
the
from
500?
lyricists.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Yo, I'm talking, nigga.
Go ahead.
Why me?
Yeah,
Why
you
me?
will. I'm talking about
Ask him
shit. I'm
about
talking
that.
shit to
He
these
about-
niggas.
Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, nigga.
Go ahead.
Get
Go
him.
ahead. Go ahead.
Get him.
Go ahead,
I had
Jason.
enough.
Go ahead,
We gonna
Jason.
address it off camera.
Nah, we can address it on camera.
No, we gonna address it off
Nah,
camera.
I'm with all of
Y'all
that.
trying to battle right now? Let me get the
No,
coin.
no.
Let him battle because he been backing Jason this whole
I'm
time.
the coin right now.
Battle.
All right.
Oh,
Go ahead, Jason.
Go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
know my body, bro.
Wow. Pause. Go ahead.
We're gonna transition to drill rap in Chicago off the lyrics type time.
Do you want
If
to go
y'all
or can
wanna-
I go?
I mean, technically, I named Herb and Chief with my Chicago rappers, so I basically already named my drill rappers.
Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna be fast. G Herbo is trash.
You're bugging.
He raps off beat.
Wow.
He's not good. His beat selection's awful.
Wow.
Bro, just because you talk about the streets and it's somewhat relatable,
Don't be fired.
Continue.
You're not from that lifestyle.
Let him continue. Let him rap. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Let him rap.
Thank you.
I need to hear this.
Bro,
He's got your body.
He's trash. He's trash. He's
Let him
trash.
rap.
He's not good.
He's not trash.
There are so many people
He's
that
not-
are
You're trying to upset people.
No, I'm not trying to
Yeah,
upset
you
people.
trying to upset
Don't say he's not trash.
No, because he is trash.
Nah, man.
I've been saying that.
You gotta
People
chill.
think being different is cool, and clearly it's not.
No.
Anyway,
Listen,
as far as like the drill scene,
but
Chief
bugging,
Keef,
bro.
I commend Chief Keef because what he did at that time, I'd never seen like an artist blow up and influence like
Chief
the
Keef.
whole like East
Bro, he was, like,
regions, man.
16 too, wasn't he?
Yeah, like he was very he was putting out videos since he was like 15 years
Recording
old.
That video I don't like at his grandma.
Yeah,
house.
like that was
Don't like, yes sir. Talk to
like
me.
if you play it right now, that's the thing with like particular songs. You play that I don't like right now, it'll have the
Crazy.
same effect
Finito.
as it did back then.
I just like to say.
Like, you play Finito at a HBCU.
you know,
Act like they
Finito
don't
was
got-
produced
they
by
act like
Chief
they don't
Keef.
got no home
Yeah.
training.
Crazy.
I just want to say, like, he had one of the greatest intros of the decade. Love Sosa,
Go ahead, bro. Talk.
bro. Like you
He had a lot of
can't-
crazy
You start
hit
off
singles,
a song
man.
like that, it just sets the tone on.
I want to know what like really made that blow up though.
The intro.
Yeah, like for
Someone
real.
was
when you
funny,
really
bro.
think
Someone-
about it, like he was just
Love Sosa? No, it kind of blew up because like I think he really started off with like I don't like, and then his follow. Tell me if I'm wrong. His follow up single was Love Sosa.
I think so.
And then
No, I
it
think
got
it was
more-
Hate Being Sober.
Yeah, and then his
That's
follow
my
up for
shit.
that was Love Sosa.
That's my song.
And then when he dropped Finally Rich,
Oh my goodness.
Bangers
crazy album.
for sure.
I
So
remember
Crazy
that,
album.
like,
He
it was
still
just-
make
bro,
bangers.
you
the
know,
Chicago
like,
drill scene is different, bro.
You know when you got music, like you remember music, and it just like it puts you in this time.
Reminisce.
When music drop. Like I just remember that specific time when that dropped.
Like
I remember.
I
freshman
understand
year,
that fully.
Yeah.
Like when I Don't Like came out,
I was a little middle schooler wearing bull sneaks with button ups.
Yeah, I was in high school wearing Aeropostale shirts with boot cut
You
jeans.
should never said that. Oh, come on. Kept that to yourself. Hollister and Abercrombie too.
Yep.
Oh,
but nah,
With
little,
the polo
but
boots.
as far as yeah, you can't say G Herbo's trash. I don't agree with that.
Huh?
You can't say G Herbo's trash. I don't agree
Yeah,
that
He's
he's
trash.
trolling.
He's
You're
trash.
trolling.
I'm not trolling.
Evan,
I think
Have I not
If
been
you
consistent?
Evan, don't say
Have I not been
Evan,
consistent?
Evan, don't say trash. Say like overrated.
Just say he's not. It's not
Overrated.
for
he's
you.
hit or miss
Are
or
you-
something like that.
It's
Yeah.
not for you. It's
overrated.
not your
I-
preference.
It's not.
If you gonna
First off,
troll, be good at it.
no. First off, I'm not trolling.
Make it a career.
I
bro.
will use my brother's word. Overrated is a fact. Overrated is. That's what he is.
That's fair. If you want to say
Overrated.
that.
Nah,
I don't agree.
I
but it's
listen. I
fair.
listen. I'm gonna keep it bug. I listen to G Herbo, but like, I don't see what people love about him so
Better
much.
options
Because I
out
could
there.
go listen to Chief Keef or somebody else,
That's
and
Different,
I
it's a different
you-
kind of rap. I think.
Would you? Okay. I got a question. I got a
I'm-
question. Would you rather go listen to old Bibby or new Herbo?
I'm gonna be real. I ain't listen to Baby like that. So.
Bibby.
Bib, I rather listen to old
Yeah, but
Herb,
that's
bro,
like- that's
'cause
like
Pistol
saying-
P was crazy.
That's
Let's
like
be
saying,
honest.
would you rather
No, I'm
listen to
talking-
Bibby at his beginning stage or G Herbo at his updated stage? Like you can't compare the two.
Honestly, bro. Like
yes, you
Big
can.
Bibby, he not doing that. Wait. Never mind. I'm not.
You would have to
Yeah,
compare.
bro.
You would have to compare both of them at the same time, at their times. You would have to say old Bibby or
Okay,
old
then let's
G Herbo.
say.
I hate to cut you off, but we out of time on this one.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's move on.
Lucky.
All right, now for our next subject, we were talking about Apple. They had an information release on September 10th discussing the iPhone 11. The regular iPhone 11 will have 2 separate cameras. The iPhone 11 Pro will have 3 separate cameras. And then another thing they announced was Apple TV, which will be way cheaper than Hulu and Netflix at $5 a month. And it will be introducing their own shows available in 100 countries, and for the new iPhone, iPad, and iWatch, I believe, it comes with every purchase comes with a free year of Apple TV subscriptions. So, first thoughts on the iPhone 11, and then probably want to get into thoughts on other streaming services and are they in trouble?
The iPhone 11 is probably, how expensive is it?
I think it's like $699.
So why did this phone I have now, the 7, cost $1,200, bro?
That's what everyone been saying.
That's,
like
that's
the price
my only
point.
concern, bro. Because now I'm tight because I want my money back.
I just have like one thing. If you have cable at this point, you're wilding.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you should be having
I got cable.
Cables. But that your cable comes with, like, with the Wi-Fi?
I'm gonna be real.
No, actually, no. It's not. Your cable comes with like a house phone?
Malcolm, you not understand what he's saying.
I think
It's a package deal.
Yeah.
I never know.
Yeah, I will say
You're wilding if you have
I'm being
cable.
real, nobody picks up the house phone in my crib.
Yeah, it's obsolete.
I will say I have cable, and like our setup comes with Netflix. I'm on Netflix more than I am cable, unless it's like live sports.
Yeah, that's the only thing I watch on TV is like basketball or football, maybe.
Yeah, but you can stream that stuff online. You know?
One thing I'll say about the phone though, like as a consumer, I'm never pressed about like their new releases because I know I'm not one of those people that get the first one,
Right.
like the new phone.
You can be pressed when they press that button that shut all them other iPhones down. You know what I'm saying? And they release that new one.
I'm always like the old iPhone behind, like the latest one they dropped before the new release. I always have
I'm the same way with mine, but I don't know. I feel like once again, I feel like Apple's doing something to grab your attention to make. I feel like they're trying to control the market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're trying to like get their hand into everything. They're trying to they're trying to handle music and music streaming and stuff like that. They're trying to do the way you stream movies and stuff. They're trying to figure out, like, they're trying to make you buy the iPhone and stuff now. So like they're trying to make it a solely Apple market. And
Another thing,
I'm sorry, but I didn't want to.
Okay, it's fine.
Like I don't know why they're trying so hard. Nobody's else switching from Apple. Majority of the people love Apple.
It's overkill.
We're not going to Android.
It's overkill.
We're not
I was
going
kind of
to
worried about that.
Yeah. One thing I will say,
I like Android. They dope.
I
used to do a lot of crazy stuff. Like
If
the
I
stuff.
get a green message from you, I'm not answering.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's
Jason.
crazy.
Thank you, Jason.
yeah, like if
Don't
you
even
have to,
don't. All right, so don't talk to me if you're trying to talk green.
You remember the days where you had to take the battery out your shit and blow on it? See,
And
what you
Android is lit right
it
now.
was.
It was lit at one point.
Stop.
Name what point was that?
Around the time when you could download torrents, download all albums.
That is true.
You had to go on your laptop.
No.
So you
It
saying it was
download-
lit for
are
the
you talking
illegal
about?
niggas is what you saying, or was it legal?
I feel like every Android came with
I
a
mean,
pair of black
Malcolm,
Air
I could
Forces.
download old song. I could download leaked albums and stuff onto my phone back in the day.
How'd you do that?
It was a whole different app. It wasn't through like
When
Apple Music.
what happened when albums release, they take the songs, make it MP3 files, and then they zip it, and then you can download the zip onto your computer, and then boom.
No, you could do it
That's
from
too
your
much work.
phone. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was one way you could do it through your phone.
Y'all
But
niggas going to jail.
Well,
stop.
listen.
Well, Pirate Bay is still taking down. So anybody
Is
knows
it
Pirate
taking
Bay? I think so.
Whoa. Oh yeah, another thing
FBI
I
is
will
wilding
say,
right now.
Apple, another point to your marketing standpoint, they're releasing the iPhone 11 in different colors. I think it's a dark gray, a light gray, a midnight green, and it's not gold. I want to say like salmon, or I don't know.
It has a whole
It's
bunch
4
of
colors.
camera. It had a whole bunch of cameras in the back of it. I don't like the way it looks.
Well, I will say gold, black, and white are gone.
You know
So
that
the-
thing when you go to the eye doctor and they got all the little different things you got.
Yeah.
It look like that.
Yeah,
It
dude.
look like
Yeah.
stovetop.
Yeah.
I'm not too crazy about the new
Like, what you need
iPhone.
3 cameras for?
Yeah,
I got 2 on my
It's like
phone.
one's a regular one, and 2 is like a
Photographers.
wide camera, and then a close camera. They
good.
could have put that in the one camera.
They could.
So-
I'm good off that.
And you know what they're gonna do for the 12? They're gonna put it in the one camera,
Yep.
and then promote that. So
That's the only thing they're gonna change too. You know, they do that. They change one thing a year.
but I feel like Netflix is gonna be in trouble pretty
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, I think.
yeah, $5 a month. That sounds nice.
I mean, but
Netflix started low too.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like
started low
7.
and then they keep
It
going
was like
up.
a 7.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's probably gonna be the same thing.
I mean, but I feel like they're gonna have some trash on there if it's $5 a month.
No, it's a.
You pay for the quality, bro. I'm about to sit there and like watch some BS. on
Okay,
there.
let's say
Nah,
this.
so them Netflix originals be tough.
Can I?
Yeah,
say,
Netflix originals.
Yeah,
But what
can
about
I
the Apple TV originals?
Can I say this? Let's say minus Netflix originals. It offers the same thing as Netflix, but their own originals. Would that be something you consider?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I like Hulu right now.
Hulu is kind of lit.
Yeah, Hulu is popping. They got everybody.
It depends on their originals.
But I
though.
think Hulu
Like
gonna get
what
wiped
original
out.
Shows they do.
Once the Disney streaming service come out, everything is gonna be shut
Yeah.
down. Like
I don't know.
Why you
bro.
say that?
because they got the What If, Hawkeye's getting his own TV show.
I mean, what about the people that's not into that? What about the other stuff? Like what they bringing?
See, that's a good point, but I normally don't look at things like that because look at the success of Endgame and how it became the #1 movie. Like, there's a lot of people that went to go see it.
They putting the Proud Family back on that streaming service.
Yeah.
Which one?
On the Disney. They're bringing back old shows. They're bringing back I think they're bringing back That's So Raven. I'm pretty sure they're bringing back Lizzie
McGuire, yeah.
All these old, like, you know.
Don't you pointing at me like you didn't watch it when you was little. It's okay.
You know when Disney characters get older, you know, they start doing like drugs and all. So I guess the ones that were able to maintain come back.
They either start doing drugs or they out of work and looking for the bag, and that's why they come back to Disney.
That is true. I mean, y'all gonna hate me for this, but I ain't really watched Disney like that back in the day. The Proud Family, yeah, but I ain't really watched like all that. Nah, bro, I was a heavy Cartoon Network.
You are now watching Disney.
I was trying to figure out what he's doing.
No, all right.
You don't know that when they be taking the wand?
Yeah.
Like, what was you watching then? Fox
You've been
News?
practicing that your whole life. Even in the mirror.
That's a fact. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a fact, though.
What?
I dropped the water. Y'all need to chill out.
Yo, he's different. Nah, I used to watch Disney heavy at that time. Back when they had they had Proud Family.
Sweet Life.
They had Sweet Life. They had
I will
American
say-
Dragon.
Dragon was lit.
I will
Jake
say,
Long.
Sweet Life made twins cool, bro.
Yo, shut up.
Evan, you come on, bro.
But who's to say that those shows don't come back?
That's
Yo,
true.
now people gonna be on the YouTube like they're twins. They gonna be looking back and forth between the twins.
Let's get out the way now. Twins.
They're twins.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, no, we're not cousins. We're twins. We look alike.
Nah, but Netflix got lower. They gotta do something now. Like their originals are good movies though. I'm not even gonna lie. Bird Box was fire.
I will say their originals are good enough to carry.
It's a Bird Box bar, but I can't think about it.
No.
I can't think of it.
Somebody stop him, bro.
Yo, Aston.
They had Bird Box. They also had Beats. Did y'all see that movie Beats?
Yeah,
With
that
Anthony
was-
Anderson?
I heard it was corny.
It was decent.
Yeah,
it was
Nah, it
decent.
was.
I heard it
decent.
wasn't
I will
like
say, as a
someone who
producer,
knows
I had
music,
some cringy moments where, like,
it wasn't well
He
represented.
blew my shit, bro.
it wasn't well represented. Yeah, he was like, it was just certain things, like when he was like laying down chords and stuff. He was just pressing random keys, and I could tell too.
We was on the same page.
Yeah, like it was weird.
Yeah.
I just want to know why they picked Anthony Anderson to be.
Anthony Anderson,
I was laughing
I can't
all the
take
time.
him seriously
at all, bro. I was just like, why is he here?
Ever since he was in Kangaroo Jack, he's a clown.
He was lit in Kangaroo Jack though. Don't do that. He was lit in
He
Kangaroo
was,
Jack.
bro, I can't take him seriously.
He was also in
I was about to say
what
that.
other movie was Anthony Anderson in?
You trying to bid?
No, he doesn't.
You trying to bid, bro?
What are y'all talking about?
He said
He
Kale
said
kind of
Kale
look
kind of
like
looked
Anthony
like
Anderson.
Anthony Anderson. That's not true.
I mean,
I say that. I don't do a whole lot of talking, but we know that.
Nah, it was me last episode with the Everybody Hates Chris dude, so I had to push it on somebody else this time. Pause.
wow,
What is wrong?
wow. No, we gonna move on. Now.
Yeah, like,
Different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get off-
On that note.
Segment's over.
Yeah, you ruined it.
Yeah, next. All right, now for our next subject. Cyhi The Prince went to Twitter the other day and discussed his relationship with Kanye West and how he stood up for him last year when Ye was dealing with his political issues when discussing our president. And
You're president.
Yeah,
That ain't my
yeah.
president.
Thank you for
Nah,
correcting me,
it's
Jason. You're president.
You're president.
But he stated that he lost some of his following because of him standing up for his friend Ye. And what we're here to talk about is, do you think that discussing this and just standing up for your friends is something that can bite you back in the future?
And
So
be
basically,
guilty by association.
Yeah, guilty by
Yeah.
association.
Who wants to start this off?
I say you started off.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Talk about it.
First things first. If anything, if you're in my eyes, if you're really a true friend, you shouldn't worry about losing followers.
Go.
Yeah,
I felt like that was the first thing he did wrong. If support Kanye in a way, you shouldn't worry about 40,000 followers.
And from a business standpoint, that just means you gotta watch who you work with and stuff. Because if it could mess up your money, you just gotta be careful and make better business decisions.
I don't think he was worried about it though. He said that he lost the followers, but I think after that, didn't he say?
yeah, he
like,
wasn't. He said
didn't
it's
care?
like it's social media. You're not pressed.
Yeah, he
but-
was just like addressing that he did the fact that people would do something like that over him.
Yeah,
Just being cool with Kanye.
I could understand that, but as far as like saying it, I wouldn't have said it. Like if I'm your friend, I'm not thinking about that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Pusha ain't do that, and Pusha was way Pusha did it. He was able to maneuver to that.
Mm-hmm. Even though it's political, can we like at least acknowledge that it's there's certain things that your friends can do. It could be more worse than this. Would you still stand by him?
Are you saying if Kanye was like our friend, like, per se,
no, I'm
or
saying,
just saying in general?
I'm talking about being guilty. Like if someone goes out and like commits murder, it's like, oh, that's your man's. Oh, we can forgive him. Or is there like a certain boundary to that?
That's what I was about to say.
That's all personal.
Yeah,
like how you feel.
Like as long as it don't affect your moral beliefs, you know what I'm saying, then you can still stand by them. Like Cyhi may not care that Kanye was cooning, you know what I'm saying, and supporting Trump. So it may not affect how he views Kanye, but say, you know, a rape allegation was to come out about somebody, that would, personally for me, I would be like, damn, I can't really associate myself with you anymore. Cause like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think it just depends on what the issue is at hand that people are, you know, trying to debate about. So it really just depends on that.
Yeah, I kind of agree on that a little bit as well.
I think it's just like it comes down to personally. Like however you feel personally, you gotta go with that and stick with it. Like you can't have your decision be based off of what other people are gonna do or say or think about you.
Do you care more if it's like coming from like either like personal relationship or business relationship? Do both matter as much, or like one matter more than the other for y'all?
I think that's preference too, because it's people that will pick business and money over their friends, and it's people that will pick their friends over the money.
For me, it kind of weighs out, like it's kind of balanced for me, because any type of relationship matters more than me, but like money and personal relationship.
Yeah, it's difficult because if Cyhi trying to feed his family,
and Kanye's over there,
and Kanye's over there saying, "Oh, I'm gonna produce your next album. Oh, I'm gonna sign you to this." You can't just necessarily make, "Oh, I can't."
Because it can affect your brand.
Yeah. But how do you go about that conversation though? Like, how do you tell your friend like, "Yo, bro, you doing too much. Like, chill out because you affecting me." Because like I'm sure like when Kanye was doing his thing, he wasn't thinking about anybody aside from himself, you know.
But I don't necessarily think Cyhi went to him and was like, "Oh,
and I get that.
You bugging."
And I get that.
Yeah, I think he was just like,
no one
damn, that's your
Somebody-
opinion.
I'm
I'm
can't
talking
talk
about
sense
in general,
to
like
this
as a friend. Like
Exactly.
if you have a friend, right, and y'all hanging out in the group, like the guilty by association thing, y'all hanging out in the group, everybody know, like us, for example, we all hang out together, everybody know we this podcast, whatever. One of us go out in the street and make a fool of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be getting arrested or we you know, saying something out of pocket, whatever it may be. How do you go about telling one of us like, yo,
yeah, because that affects this platform.
Yeah, it affects all of us. Business. Yeah, like what you're doing is affecting all of us. So how do you go about that conversation?
Yeah, and that's true. And that, like, now that you got me thinking about it, Kanye has a lot of people under him that his decision could possibly affect, because he runs a label and he runs a shoe company. And I'm like, honestly, if Adidas thought different, they might have dropped him. So
I think whoever you affiliate with has to line up with
your beliefs.
That too, or the business side, because business and brand is really important as far as the industry wise, because you got people that's looking at you from all angles. So yeah, that was kind of crazy, but but nah, it's really, because you know that saying, you know, you are who you hang around with. Yeah. So I can understand, because from what I'm seeing, Cyhi is not really, like, he's kind of supporting Ye, but it's from a distance standpoint. But even if you try to a little bit to indulge in what Kanye is doing, you get backlash. So anybody's gonna say anything about you at the end of the day. Right. It's just up to you whether or not if you have the skin for it. So
wow. Yeah. So how do y'all feel about the guilty by association thing? Do you feel like that's true? Like you're guilty by association? You feel like it's not true? Are you only as good as the company you
can
keep?
be guilty by association from public opinion, but like other than other than that, like you can't be like seen as like grouped in as what?
I don't know, because like if a judge is trying to prosecute somebody wrong and somebody get arrested for selling drugs, they looking at the entire group that you hang with.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so it's two different things.
But you may be guilty by association. I'm asking, like, is that right or wrong? Like, how y'all feel about that?
I will say it depends how close you are to the situation.
I don't think you have a choice. It's how society looks at it. They'll just look at you as guilty by association. Yeah. It's not how you feel about it at the end of the day.
I agree with that. I think you're going to be guilty by association. It's just a matter if you care or not.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure if you have the tough skin for it.
And I see where you're going with it. You're taking more of like a legal standpoint, and we're taking more of like an opinion.
I mean, but legal, like legalities behind everything.
Yeah.
Still has to do with relationships, though.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I don't know. Like, do y'all care if say something was to happen? Would y'all care if somebody was to group you in, the same group? As
Legally,
else?
yes. Opinionated, no.
That's probably personal. For me, I don't care what anybody says about me. That's just because I have the skin for it. But some people might care about what other people say about them. That's fine. I'm not saying that's bad, but for me, I don't.
If it hurts me personally or like gets in the way where I'm trying to get in life, I'll be bothered by it. But I just gotta keep it pushing.
Right.
Yeah. All right, we gonna keep it pushing too. Next subject.
All right.
All right, for our last subject, we gonna get into a little accomplishments and accolades when it comes to music. The topic we want to get into specifically.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it. No. Stay on subject. Stay on subject.
Do y'all think accolades like Grammys, award shows, those type of things, you think they matter when it comes to like ranking?
And not even award shows.
No, they don't matter.
Yo.
Let them rap. Let them rap. I need to hear this.
First off, I'm not going to say that they are of importance. I will say they should not just be disregarded. Because let's say I come in.
I need to hear
Let's
this.
say I go 2 times platinum, but like, and yada yada. Are you just gonna like
say who's on your mind right now?
I'm not. No. Because I'm gonna upset you.
They don't matter.
Listen.
Thank you.
Listen. Let's say I go 2 times platinum, and then you go 1 times platinum. That doesn't matter.
Platinum doesn't.
No, I'm saying.
It doesn't matter. Hold on. So what you're trying to say is, who goes platinum more makes the best music? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's an example. I'm saying even it doesn't equate to level of music or how good you are, but I'm saying even if you still accomplish it, it shouldn't be just thrown out the window.
Is it best to say, to be fair, if you don't care about it, just say to you personally, because there's people out there that really care about going. I don't care how many times you go platinum. I don't think that validates you as an artist.
It does not.
Cardi B won a Grammy, bro.
Cardi B won a Grammy. She went 7 times platinum for a song she didn't even write.
I don't care. You can go 20 times platinum. That does not matter to me.
That discredits your whole argument.
It doesn't matter. But no.
To be fair, even the number one guy in the industry said it doesn't matter.
Who number one guy in the industry?
Drake.
Here you go.
Yeah,
he said in the Grammys, and as he was going in, they cut him off and went straight to a commercial break.
It doesn't matter
at all.
At the end of the day, if you receive the award, it's not like you just gonna be like, oh, this doesn't matter. Oh, I accomplished something.
I got a question.
That's only if you receive it.
What about if you get an award that nobody ever got before?
You're not about to say that.
I'm just saying. If you're talking about they matter, if you're talking about they matter, bro.
Well, you're telling me that words don't matter. So which one?
They don't to me, but I'm saying you're making the argument that they matter in some regard.
Pick a side.
I think awards at this age is based on popularity than rather artistry.
Yeah. Cardi B won
off popularity.
Cardi B
not
won.
Because of artistry.
She shouldn't have even been nominated.
No, I would say
she shouldn't have.
I would say yes, there's popularity in some points, but there are some times where certain projects that were good get nominated. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
It's half and half. It's half and half.
Right.
There's popularity. Yes, like for example, Cardi B shouldn't. DJ Khaled's albums gets nominated every year. I don't know how. And then there's like the actual albums, like Victory Lap and.
Do you know how the process is for the Grammys?
Yes, you have to submit your stuff and they pick.
Yeah. So like not everybody in the industry.
I don't even think where's the evidence to validate that though?
That you submit your stuff.
That you vote. Isn't it
voting?
No.
They have a board people that vote.
You submit your project and then they have a board who votes.
I want to know who's in the board,
bro. You have an idea.
I bet you the people on the board don't look like me.
They don't look like either one of us, bro. They don't look like none of us, bro, at all.
So it's like I don't think they're not valid. So,
but there's certain things they get right.
Nah,
I will say
Kendrick got nominated. Nipsey got nominated.
I mean, we can't say they do everything wrong, but
exactly.
I will say there's no correlation with talent and the Grammys,
Yeah,
because there's a lot of people that aren't as talented that get nominated, and it makes me mad.
But yes, that I feel bad that happens.
You don't need talent to be popular.
Let me see. At the end of the day, if like, okay, let's say all my success is based off of popularity, right? And then I win a Grammy. And I'm going to be like, oh, this was just off of Clout. This award doesn't mean nothing. No, I'm going to be, yo, I won this award.
You gotta be real with yourself though. If you know you a clout chasing demon and you won,
I hate that term so much. I hate that clout demon
That's
term.
what I'm saying, bro. I hate it too. That's why I say
we're not gonna sit here and say Cardi B deserved that award.
Okay, let's go to the people who
let's
actually.
not slander Cardi B because she in her own regard.
She deserved that award.
I'm not saying she didn't deserve it, but she is a
Apply pressure.
in her own. She in her own lane right now, bro. As far as
regardless of what lane
she had a good year, bro.
Regardless of her great.
Check this out though.
She does not deserve that.
I'm not gonna say she doesn't deserve it, but look at the nominations around that. It was Daytona. Victory Lap.
Daytona was good.
I will.
Victory Lap was good.
Y'all gonna
That's
hate
what I'm
me.
saying.
Y'all gonna hate me.
Popularity dominated that.
Kale, you told me when Daytona first dropped, you said, and I quote, "I'm tired of drug rap. I want to hear something new." Am I wrong? You said that, bro. Don't look at me like that.
I was talking about from Freddie Gibbs, bro.
No, you was talking about Push, and you said there was a certain point where you get tired of drug rap.
No.
And you told me that. Don't lie, we're on camera. Don't lie, bro.
Even if he did, even if he did,
oh my goodness.
Even if he did, I feel like the way Pusha raps about drugs is more intricate than any other rapper that's talking about.
I think it was a great
sipping
project.
lean and popping perks. Like that's not drug talk to me.
Are you saying that because it diss Drake?
No, I've been had the standpoint. I thought it was a great project. It should have been Grammy nominated.
I just want to talk about the elephant in the room. That's what I want to talk about.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Bro. No, let's get to it.
No. Hold on. Let me say. Hold up.
Let him rap.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Drake has. Hold on. I can check.
Oh,
fact check.
We're pulling up
if you
facts.
pull up awards, y'all going against your argument.
Because that's all you talk about in the group chat, bro.
Drake has 4 Grammys right now.
Okay.
You think that he deserved all of those?
Yes.
Every last.
You serious?
Yes.
You serious?
I won't. Me personally, I don't. I say it don't matter. But that's not discrediting the artist of winning it.
No,
I'm just saying it's based on popularity.
You're talking about like whether these
talent,
whether these awards are
I'm
validated
just
or not.
saying,
What's that to do with anything?
There's a lot of like good artists that aren't Grammy nominated, that aren't getting their chance to be on this
platform.
So Drake didn't deserve those?
I'm just saying I don't remember which ones he won, but I remember at least one. I forget which one it is. He did not deserve it.
Name it.
I don't know.
He won a Grammy for
your argument's on.
What were you about to say?
I want to like inform our crowd about the nonsense going on right now.
This is 4 episodes.
Let's talk about it.
Hey, for everybody that's tuning in,
right?
We all good friends. We all got like a group chat on Twitter, right? Where we discuss things like whether it's from music to things going on in the world.
Okay, don't
With
cap.
that being said, Evan over here is a Drake fan.
Okay,
all right?
okay, that
and
is
every
true.
time it's an argument about Drake being better than Kendrick, who I'm a fan of, he talks about awards and accolades. That's all he talks about. He's getting on camera. Let me finish.
Right.
He gets on camera. He's trying to act like he's not talking about it. Now he wants to flip the script. Right. Different on camera. Right. Try to talk about I'm lying. Right. I can't have that. So for y'all out there watching, I want y'all to know who he really is off camera. And that's that. Let's get back to it.
Wait. Before explain to them what's the difference between a fan and a stan, please.
A fan and a stan. A stan is somebody.
Oh, he's talking greasy.
He's a stan.
I'm
not calling nobody.
I'm not a stan by the way.
A stan is somebody that stands by their favorite artist or favorite person, whoever it is, no matter what.
Right.
No matter what.
I like that.
With that being said, Drake has worn blackface. Drake has admittedly had ghostwriter.
There we go.
Stolen verses and did not pay homage. Has gotten peed on. Wore the DC chain for respect, among other things. And you have still stand stood by this man.
I tried not to bring this. The Grammys he won was for God's Plan record, best rap song. Then he won 2 for Hotline.
Hotline Bling!
And then he won best rap album for Take Care. He deserved the one for Take Care. I don't know about the other 3. I don't.
What was in the nominations for those?
I can't check. I can't check that. I just pulled up his win.
Man. So how can you say he didn't deserve it when you don't know what was
Clearly a stand. Clearly a stand.
All right, then I'll pull up the nominations.
That might take a while.
You telling me Hotline Bling should have won over anything?
that was a very popular song. That was number one
but
for
wasn't
a
a good
while.
song.
As kids would
Wasn't
say
a good song.
these days, it was a bop.
You idiot.
As far as the category it was in, yeah, I think it was a pop song,
What
right?
happened? You supposed to be searching. Let's go.
Oh my god, I was gonna let you speak.
Talk to him.
He didn't talk
All right,
nice.
well, Aston.
Rap.
Yo. While Aston searches that up, we're gonna take a little break and get back into this a little. All right.
All right.
All right, we back. What was you saying?
I was saying
Continue with that
saying
last
Hotline Bling didn't deserve that Grammy, Evan.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Then what did?
Evan, what I'm about to say is the nominees for that year was, I forget the last one, but it was Ultralight Beam, All the Way Up, Famous, and Hotline Bling, and I forget the fifth one. It did not deserve it. In my opinion, Ultralight Beam deserved it,
No.
and he solely won based off of popularity.
You tell me Ultralight Beam
He looks
was
so
not a better song
bothered.
than Hotline Bling, bro?
Nah, it deserved the Grammy.
Over Hotline Bling, yes it
You kind
did.
of ducked his question just now.
Yeah, you did. You talking about question,
Yeah,
bro.
let him rap.
bro.
Let him
Stay
rap.
Hey, we got a podcast.
Stay over
here.
Stay over
here.
here.
I was about to.
Nah, you ducked it. You ducked it.
Let him rap. Let him rap.
let him go.
I'm waiting what you guys say.
What was your
Yes or
question,
no?
Mikayle? I'm sorry. I was rudely
Are you
interrupted.
telling me that Hotline Bling was a better song than Ultralight Beam?
No.
Then why did Hotline Bling win the Grammy for the better song that year? What are you talking about?
Because it was a good song. It was a good song.
But
Did-
if it's not better.
Did Hotline Bling have more? I'm not really a big fan of it, but did Hotline Bling have more radio play than?
Of course it did.
Yes.
It's Drake.
That's
Yeah,
probably why.
probably.
That's the only reason.
It wasn't.
And because
it wasn't
Drake
off the
decided to dance to
content.
it.
It was
If
off
anything,
the
that
popularity.
would be
Evan.
the only
That's what
reason.
I'm trying to say.
So the win wasn't.
And
it
another
wasn't-
example is like God's Plan. One, I think.
Hold on. You gotta let me rebuttal.
Okay, all right.
Sit
ahead.
back.
Rap.
So what I'm saying is Hotline Bling was it a good song?
Yeah.
Good
No.
pop song.
Yeah. Cool.
Good pop song.
It was a good
Cool.
song.
Now you want to listen
It
to me.
won
You
good- it
pointed
won
at me.
best
Now you
rap
want to
song.
listen to me.
I'm
Nah,
sorry.
bro.
Evan,
I'm sorry.
Evan, it won best rap song. But
Okay.
it's not.
Okay, cool,
It's not a rap
cool.
song. It's a
Let me
pop song.
rebuttal.
Go ahead, rebuttal, man.
It was a good song. Yes or no question. I don't want to
No.
Yes or
It was a
no.
good
Yes.
song.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
it was
Yes.
a good
As
song.
far as
But it
as
didn't
far
deserve
okay.
as far as rap,
Okay.
no,
Yes, thank you. Like what?
Okay.
that's not rap.
Ace, even though it didn't, no, Ultralight Beam did not win. You can't say Hotline Bling wasn't deserving. It was a good song. It was one of the
It shouldn't
best
have
songs
been
of
in
the
that
year, in my
category.
opinion.
It was
I
a
just-
good song. It shouldn't have even been in the best rap song category.
Okay, that's on the.
And that's
not-
the thing.
That's,
They be
that's
screwing
the
up.
Academy,
If
so
some-
you can't
bro,
blame Drake.
If somebody
What?
say play the best rap song of 2015, you gonna
Yeah,
play
you
Hotline
can't.
Bling?
You can't blame
Your
him.
favorite song of 2015, you play Hotline Bling?
It was.
That's
two-
not
I
even
think
on
it
my
was
list of
20.
favorites.
I think it was-
No, but
Every
you
year
can't.
it is.
You can't blame. He's right. You can't blame Drake. But what he's saying is that as far as the rap song category, a song is not rap.
It's
And another
not.
one for best rap song, God's Plan won. King's Dead was in the nominations. Sicko Mode was in the nominations, and Win by J Rock was in the nominations.
First off, shout
better
out to
songs.
J Rock for those two nominations. Second,
Shout out to J Rock.
God's Plan won based
Solely
off
off of popularity.
Because of that
Wasn't-
video.
And when the
video,
video,
yeah.
the video
The video.
blew up.
Sidebar: y'all feel like the video was contrived?
What's contrived mean, bro? I'm not.
Yeah.
Meaning
it's
like
fine.
they did that. He did that for clout.
Yeah.
Y'all for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
He made up a big word for
Yo,
clout.
I mean, yeah.
Most of what he does is for clout.
Oh, for sure. That's
I mean,
why you're a fan.
first off, all of marketing is for clout.
No.
He marketed his song.
No, it's not.
All of marketing is for
Marketing is not for
All of marketing.
Marketing is
No,
not for clout,
you
bro.
can market. You
Marketing
can
is
market
for awareness.
Market it with
You can
clout.
market like a normal person, but doing stuff that's like out of pocket.
Marketing and
and
clout.
for like deliberately for attention. That's clout.
That
So
was
y'all-
out of pocket though. It was
So
It's
y'all-
marketing.
So y'all feel
Clout,
as if
attention,
if he were to
marketing.
do something like
Right.
that, he shouldn't have put it on camera.
For sure, bro. Like, why are you recording yourself giving back to all these people? Oh, I'm making a video
yeah,
for
that's
God's
what it
plan.
is.
Like,
Clout.
that's corny.
But I feel like if you
That's
say,
marketing.
I
he
feel
is
like
30 plus years old, acting like a child.
I feel like
Acting like a child.
To play-
Getting back to community is childish.
to play devil's advocate. Do you feel like all
Broadcasting
artists should be held accountable
Okay.
for that though? Not to go off topic a little bit, but should we hold all artists for that?
Yes, all artists should be held accountable for that nonsense, bro.
Yeah,
It,
if you-
Like
it don't
giving
make sense for that
book
to
bags to
happen.
the community that shouldn't be on camera.
Yeah, the one thing I seen on Twitter the other day, and I will agree with y'all on this. I seen someone. It's like some kid was getting bullied in school. He was wearing the same clothes, and some of his classmates came to school with new shoes.
I
new
saw that
clothes, and it was like
on Twitter.
All right, that's cool and all.
Shout out to
Why are
them.
you filming it? It's cool. like at the end of the day, don't do it because you want to
unless they didn't
get a couple likes on Twitter.
But I don't think
unless
they themselves didn't record
I don't
it.
think
Bro,
they.
Smash
I didn't think.
recorded
I
it.
didn't think they realized they were being recorded.
Exactly,
damn
bro.
well, it's like yo, ma, hold this phone real quick.
No, they didn't say
He's like, yo,
bro. But I will
bro.
say, to get back on topic, Take Care, his album that won a Grammy, he deserved that one. He got that one. The other three, like, I don't know. It's
bro,
up in the air.
Let's cut to the chase, bro. You like Kendrick, you like Drake. Who's better?
Wow.
He trying to start shit.
I am trying to start shit, bro.
Hey,
go ahead, bro.
It's gonna be a snippet.
Nah, you told him already, bro.
Let's tell the fans what's going on here.
Nah, you told him already.
Hey,
Get to the juice, bro.
this gonna be a snippet towards another episode because we can't handle this topic.
This is gonna last the whole episode.
It's gonna last the whole episode if I get into my bag about how Kendrick is better than Drake. But that's a topic for another day.
Listen.
But as of right now, Kendrick over me.
It ain't close.
And it's not close.
It ain't
what
close.
Are you talking about?
It ain't close. It ain't close.
Can't you, bro?
So Eam.
I don't want to do it. Nah, because I'm gonna hurt your feelings, bro. I don't want to do that.
Right.
You look up to this man, bro.
I mean, it's
You look up
fine.
to this man.
It's fine. At least when my guy do features, we actually go somewhere.
Malcolm, shut up.
He goes somewhere? What do you mean go somewhere with doing features, bro? What are you
yeah,
talking about? That was the weakest point you could have made in this entire
Stop
argument.
it. Stop it.
What are you
At the end of the day,
talking
it proves to your
Right,
artistry
right.
when you do
Stop
a feature with
saying
someone
rap.
and the song doesn't go nowhere.
This song, what do you mean?
So,
What song
name
didn't
a
go
notable
anywhere?
Kendrick feature, bro.
Goosebumps.
That's old.
Who gives a
That's old,
bro?
though.
What kind of
you
art?
said-
That was
you said
off
A1.
of Travis Clout, bro. I don't want to hear that.
Oh,
No. Name a song where he did a feature and it blew up off of his feature.
Where Kendrick did?
Yeah.
Where Kendrick blew up of his own feature. The Recipe, bro. What you talking about? That's how he got known.
I got one out of Control.
Control, like thank you.
One.
Control.
One.
Bro, it's not what I just named three, bro.
You
What you
need
talking
multiple
about?
features to blow up.
No, that's one. No,
You need
name
multiple
one.
features
Bro,
to blow up.
I did say
apparently
name one.
to him he
No,
can do.
more. Keep going.
But how
What
What do you say?
I don't
Nigga,
count
you
one.
name one.
I don't count.
What?
Look Alive. Yes, indeed. What else?
That's him making other artists blow
That's
up.
what I'm saying. You just thought that wasn't what your top. That wasn't what
No,
your
I'm
question
saying
was.
so his feature alone made those songs jump and go to a whole different level.
Well, that's because he's at his highest peak.
Kendrick
right
can't
now.
do that.
Kendrick can't do that, bro.
No.
You mean Pulitzer Kenny? You know
Like-
what you talking about?
like-
The nigga that won
Oh
the award that
my
nobody
God.
else
That has
won.
nothing to do with the
The nigga that
conversation.
got
I'm
more
talking about-
Grammy
Name a
nominations.
song where he walked into the studio, went up to a young artist, like, yo, let me hop on this song, and it went places.
Bro,
no,
what are you talking about?
no.
Like, what are you talking? Like, what does that have to do with who's a better artist?
Yeah, what does that prove?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
It proves that. Oh my god.
Wait,
It proves that you just clout chasing.
Hold on.
Stop
Like, what
it.
do you-
Stop it.
Say what
talking
you
about.
just said. Say what you just said.
He said
What did I
nothing,
just
bro.
say?
Didn't
He
say
said a whole lot of
anything,
nothing.
bro.
What he said, bro.
He said
Listen.
it proves that.
Exactly, bro.
What proofs?
This is why I'm gonna crucify this man. We had this real topic in this whole episode
stop
about
it.
this. I
Stop
promise
it.
you.
Y'all
I'm
gonna
a
have to
fact
stop
check
it.
too. Yeah,
You can't say this is a bad point.
it is. It's a terrible point. It
What
has
was
nothing
the
to do with
point
who's a
you
better
made?
artist, bro.
Features mean something when you collab with other artists and your artistry like kind of like brushes off on them and the songs go places, bro. Kendrick can't do that.
Why not?
What does that have to do with artistry? What does that have to do? What does that have to do with him? That's him putting other.
Being able to take your being able to take your artistry and have it like
Uplift
spread out.
others?
Yes, uplift others. That's a
What does that
that's a
have to
key
do with
component.
Kendrick doesn't necessarily do features with
That's what
young
I'm saying.
artists.
Is that
He
really-
rarely ever does features, bro.
You
Is
know
that
why
really-
Kendrick
is
doesn't do that?
Why?
Because Kendrick stays in his
Is that
culture.
really-
He works with his
Evan,
own label.
Evan.
He,
That's what-
no. Let's talk about that. He works with his own label. Something that Drake won't do. All right, P&D division like Majid Jordan. Like, let's talk about it,
Who
bro.
in TDE has he really like
I wasn't
collab
trying to
with?
kill no points.
And
bro.
J-Rock,
J-Rock.
J-Rock.
Schoolboy Q. What are you talking about? Isaiah
School-
Rashad, SZA. What are you
SZA.
talking about? Bro,
He
sorry.
had one song and
Bro.
and it was with J-Rock and that's it.
It's called
He's
What's
had
Wrong? What's
plenty
Wrong
with J-Rock,
What are you
Evan.
talking, bro? The Wild Freestyle with J-Rock. It was on his last album, bro. SZA, we got
That's hard. That's a hard
Win.
record.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Dubs in the Wind with SZA.
Money
What's
Trees.
wrong with Isaiah Rashad?
Money Trees.
Bro,
Money Trees,
they
bro.
talking
Like, what do you-
sour to you right
Come
now.
on,
You gotta
bro.
fight
Evan,
back.
You don't know what you're talking
You
about
gotta
right
fight
now.
back.
I do this.
Your only argument was probably Drake's accolades, but
Not
that's
even, bro.
that's dead.
I didn't even bring up accolades. No,
I was just bringing back the subject.
See, you just wanted to bring that up.
Come on. Be nice. Be nice.
You see,
Time.
you see, it's fine though. It happened.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Stop
got
it.
the middle.
Stop it. No, really.
Oh man! Yeah. All right, well, time is we're on the clock, so we gotta wrap this up.
We will continue this at a later date.
Yes. Thank y'all for tuning in to our episode here at the Common Goal Podcast. We do plan on bringing local creators, artists, photographers, whatever you do. If you have a brand that you want to promote, we do plan on having people like that on the show to help promote them while they help promote us. But at the same time, we don't want just like random individuals DMing us asking to come on the show. Because first, if you don't have something to promote, and if you second are not supporting our page, our podcast, our movement, that's just weird. It seems like you just jumping on the wave, but you're not supporting us at the same time.
Correct.
So,
yeah, if this doesn't pertain to you, don't take offense to any of this.
Correct.
It's just we trying to keep it professional, but we understand that like people do want to come on the show and speak, but it's not just like a talk show that we bringing people on the show to speak about. Anybody else have anything to add?
You really got everything I want to say.
Yeah.
Just, show love, support, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate it always. We appreciate all this love and support and stuff, man. But just don't come up here and sliding our DMs asking for,
We reciprocate back the same energy. So
yeah. So
support is a two-way street. That's a fact.
Facts.
All right.
That's facts.
This is the Common Goal Podcast. Thank you guys for watching out. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Instagram page at
TCG Podcast.
Thank you guys for watching. We out.